Hi, my name is Nancy West. I've been in Harpswell since 2015. We came in the winter, so we've got some street creds because we're here full time and we arrived in November. I grew up on an island in Puget Sound, and Harpswell feels a lot like that. I so appreciate the Anchor for Rising from the Ashes as a nonprofit. That means it's grounded in residents, in the interests of residents in Harpswell. I know from my experience being involved in two town committees that any reporting done by the Anchor is accurate. If you go to the town meeting, the article that comes out, it tells you exactly what happened, really captures what happens here in town, all across town from Cundy's Harbor over to the Neck. But to go back to its origins, I think that the most important thing about the Anchor is that it is invested in by local residents. As so many of the organizations in town came up kind of organically, like the Holbrook Community Foundation, Harpswell Aging at Home, the Anchor was created to fill a need, and the residents care about it enough to contribute to it, both in terms of time and energy, but also financially, and that's huge. It makes a robust organization and a robust monthly product. I think the Anchor is an outstanding reflection of what goes on in town. It reminds me of the newspaper that I grew up with on Bainbridge Island, which covered the internment of Japanese Americans from Bainbridge Island, the first place from which they were removed in the Second World War. And the publisher made sure that the Japanese Americans' family stories were told when they were in internment camps. And the publisher is the basis of the publisher, David Gutterson's book, Snow Falling on Cedars. I have very high standards for local newspapers, and the Anchor completely meets them. So thank you for talking with me.